Don't come near me. Don't come near me.
Say nigger.
The most popular theory right now is that Anisa is clenching iDubbbz's balls harder than your mom's vagina was clenching my dick last night. And that is the most popular theory of why iDubbbz is kind of acting like a little bitch recently. And I think that idea it has its merit. It's very hilarious. I think it's very funny. I agree with that. But I don't think it's altogether that accurate. I think it's a super accurate and mature way to look at the situation. And if you're doing it for laughs, then that's fine. But if you actually think that Anisa is completely controlling iDubbbz and changing him as a person, then I'm sorry, but you might not be the smartest person around. Because iDubbbz he's not that easily controlled, guys. It's crazy if you think that. There's a very, very obvious reason why iDubbbz changed. It's not because his girlfriend suddenly had different ideas. It's not because he even suddenly had different ideas. It's because the monetary system on YouTube changed. It became more promoting to PC people, which, I mean, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. If I was YouTube, I would do the same exact thing. But I'm just saying that it became where after the adpocalypse, if you go around saying the N-word, that's not really a very good look. That's not going to make you a whole lot of money, if we're being honest, guys. Saying the N-word right now is not a money maker. Not at this point in our lives. 6 years ago, N-word, that's $1 million. That's right there in your drawers. Literally, ask iDubbbz. N-word, $1 million. H3, N-word, $1 million. Easy light work. Keemstar, N-word, literally look at him now. So successful. It's because he said the N-word. He gained that success. But that was 6-10 years ago. And the fact of the matter is, all those people changed as soon as the monetary system changed to where they would make more money by not being edgy. So that's why he changed. I think most people can come to that conclusion, unless you're a hardcore Anisa hater, which to me, like I said, doesn't really make sense why you would blame her for that. Because I believe she even admitted to being the one that tell iDubbbz to go up to Tana Mongoose and say the N-word. So I mean, she was clearly very edgy as well. So I think that was more of the monetary thing, absolutely, that caused him to change. Now, that's fine. He's going after that bag. I would love to pursue that bag as well. And I can't hate on someone for just doing what it takes to get more money. However, he hates on anyone that shares his own ideals, hates on his own fans, which I will insert a clip here of him hating on his fans, editing me. Do that, please. And
people who suck. Some people were, as I described earlier, were very much like antisocial, weird basement dwellers. And, you know, the one time a month that they come out of their cave is going to restock on supplies at Walmart, and they run into me, their favorite YouTuber.
Which is kind of the lifestyle you were living at the time.
Yeah, exactly. I don't blame them.
And what would they say? What would they do?
Things that I am certainly...
Fuck. So as you can see through the clip I think I just played, he hates his old fans. He hates his old content, and he's completely changed how the way he thinks, and that's fine. People change. However, he's trying to pretend like it isn't because of money, when really it is. Because let's be honest here, if he really thinks that his content attracts a bunch of creeps, weirdos, and disgusting incels, then why is all that content still up on his channel? Why did he fight to keep the Leafy is Here video up on his channel when it got taken down? Why is every content cop still up on his channel? Why is every Kickstarter crash still up on his channel? Bad unboxing. Why does that still exist? Why didn't you delete that as well? Is it because it helps you? Is it because it helps promote you in the algorithm? Because the backlog of your videos still makes you money to this day? Is that why? Because if you really changed so much and hate who you were before, why would you still keep that content there and attract all those terrible people that you don't want to have be around you? Why would you do that? That's the biggest hypocrisy. I can't say the word. That's what makes him a hypocrite, guys. Not him changing to become a better person. Or, I mean, if you even think he's a better person now. Or changing from right-wing views to left-wing views. Even though he was never obviously right-wing. He was just, you know, does things people would typically say a right-wing does. But none of that matters. He changed because of the money, guys. And if it was really he just developed his own views and changed, then he doesn't deserve any hate. But we all know it's because of the money. And that's still fine too. The problem is when he starts hating on people for doing the same thing he was doing to make the money when it first happened. Why do you hate on you can't hate on what makes you rich. You can't hate the people that make you rich. That just doesn't make sense. It really doesn't. Anyway, that's that. But I also want to talk about the more recent situation with the Frogman. Once again, it's very interesting that he kicked him from the Tournament of Power, right? Very interesting he kicked him from that. When he literally released a video saying, as long as you only joke about OnlyFans, it's not a big deal. You know what I'm saying? So, Friday Fresh joked about OnlyFans, like iDubbbz himself said was okay as long as you're not being serious with it. Clearly Friday Fresh was joking. And that's where it should have ended. But then Anisa's mother went insano mode, and then Friday Fresh responded very childishly, like literally childishly, not like, I'm not saying he acted childish, I'm saying he literally responded like a literal child would. So not very inappropriate, like it was a fine response. It was just a little bit goofy to see a grown man act like a child, but that's kind of his bit, so it's whatever. However, then he got banned from the tournament. So it's like, did he get banned for the OnlyFans comment, which iDubbbz himself said was okay? Or did he get banned for responding in a very childlike manner to Anisa's mother, where I really can't see the problem with that because, let's be honest, he did not take it very seriously. So it's just a very complicated thing to me because it doesn't really make sense. It's a bit more of hypocrisy. There we go. In iDubbbz's catalog. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, that's why I think iDubbbz is the problem, guys, because everything that's happened is pretty much because of him. It's just his want for money, his want for success, his want to be publicly loved. And I want to go back to his past real quick, to where he did say the N-word freely, and now he, says that he wouldn't do that anymore. He doesn't agree with that anymore. He was 27 years old, guys. This wasn't like some kid that matured. He was 27 years old, saying the N-word on the internet to make money, and then as soon as he stopped making money from it, it suddenly is the worst thing in the world. Not only is it the worst thing in the world, he tries to rebrand himself with Hassan, whatever the fuck that guy's name is, as a left-wing hero, which was really weird to me. If you're liberal, that's fine. If you're Republican, that's fine. I disagree with both parties. I'm a very anti, well, I want to say here, two-party system. But how'd that even come up? He's trying to be like this left-wing warrior. He agrees with Hassan about being this left-wing warrior. And it's like, are you really, bud? Because, like, I mean, you were at worse than everyone you roasted. Like, you said worse things and did worse things to all the people that you insulted in Content Cop, none of which were openly anything on the political spectrum. So I don't know how you just assume they're right-wing. It's basically just saying, I don't like those people, they're edgy. That means they're right-wing, and I'm left-wing, and I'm going to kill them with my Content Cop. It's just such a dumb take to me. I just wanted to talk about that for a second as well. Because he's basically completely making up his entire history. He's editing what he did in the past to make it sound better. He's just all these crazy things, Just, he's the problem. It's not Anisa, guys. She doesn't deserve, I mean, you can hate on her if you want. I don't care. But you should be targeting iDubbbz. You shouldn't be saying it's her that changed him. Because if she was gone, it would be the same exact thing. So he'd just be single and probably not making as much money. So the way he uploads, I'm assuming Anisa brings in most of the cash from that OnlyFans. So, it's kind of a bit of the video. Kind of rambled there for a second. My apologies. It's my first main channel upload in like 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, 7 months, I have a gaming channel, which I might not link because I don't know if I want them to be associated. Peace out.